Welcome back to Game On now. Time to talk about the beautifully South African game. And, well, I've got the legend, Jerry Skosana, joining me. And, let's talk about it now. Last week, you were dreaming of beautiful things for South African football, of Tshwane versus Soweto, Nedbank Cup Final, Tshwane versus Soweto in the double-header year Champions League. Didn't quite work out. The Chiefs came and threw a spanner in the works, but you got a Soweto Derby, the Nedbank Cup Final instead.
Well, either side, it's just exciting.
Yeah,
unfortunately, I just wanted to touch I wish to at least Sundowns Pirates, Nedbank.
We've got 3 legs.
Pirates. But one thing the result late Chiefs and the Pirates, because I was on the brink of getting it right when I said it's gonna go to extra time.
Yeah,
because I saw a draw like in 90 minutes.
Yeah,
but unfortunately, kunalento abayibiza ama-beneficiary angazi kwenzakalani but asiyeke le yaboreva ngifuna ukuyiphatha because ngibuya kuya, I was a player before, so I know how it means.
Oh, you benefited before?
Yeah, mabashaye wena
especially when there's a striker, you've benefited before now. Okay, sure.
Yeah,
no, I understand.
So let's leave le yabu-beneficiary.
But let's talk about it now. Chiefs put up quite a fight. At the end of the game, Otele was so tired on the bench. You could see he didn't have the energy to go and celebrate, which says a lot about the Chiefs' effort going into the Sundowns game. What a game.
What a game, Fetu. It was a stellar performance, honestly, from Kaizer Chiefs. But I would also say, I don't think that was the Sundowns that we expected on the day.
Is it because of Chiefs, though? The Chiefs make Sundowns, maybe derail them?
Well, let's give credit to Gunabi. Yabona manje, all along, he's still cooking. Angazi ukuthi maybe sekuyavuthwa lokudla kahle maybe tastile kancane, maybe iSundowns bekukutaste why, but let's see what's going to happen njengoba bayodlala nePirate, because mabandlule kuSundowns there is still another hurdle yePirate. So let's hope the performance abayilethe kuSundowns sizoyibona ngeyi-10 zikaMay
quickly
at the
especially as a striker. Tough game, 2 chances created, one of them a mistake from a defender, which is a gift, but well taken by Utuba. The other, very questionable offside beneficiaries and so on. But what does that tell you about the win from Chiefs?
Because that was his always a complaint about the chances that Chiefs get, but they don't utilize them.
This time they get only 2 and they utilize them. Yeah, they utilize them.
You know that mistake of Suarez for Tuba to capitalize, and then he made sure hit the back of the net, and also that first touch, because to pray. Hey, Marshall run ngiyengabheka phansi ngathi yolingenile ngizo celebration ngathi I know khona so unabile ayifuna.
Okay.
Because now that's the only time Chiefs can get it right. They play well.
Chiefs got it right. You got it right. Marumo Gallants playing at home. Gallants. No surprises there for you.
There was. I mean, I just took my head off for Marumo Gallants. I think the coach that is there has just made this team to be a team that is looking strong. They had a lot of chances compared to Pirates. But I think Pirates were just like under pressure. Yes, they did get the goal that they scored. But for me, if I have to say maybe anything on the day, Marumo Gallants for me were better than Pirates in terms of commanding the whole area. Yeah, they did well. But also the replacement goalkeeper. Yeah, now at least we were bamba kuti chayine mawuthe kancane. Namin.
No, much respect with your comments here, Marumo Gallants, and how well they played on the day. Yep. But now, we were talking about them having to balance things. When we look at what's coming up, and keep in mind, the Gallants are still trying to secure safety. The Arrows, but Chiefs not too long ago, they're in the running for a top 8 position. Chiefs gatekeeper number 8. It makes this game so interesting with so much in the way of permutations.
Cool. Because most of the things that we always look, it's like the teams that are lower lap, but we don't give that attention. But this one, in a spend money, because if you look at he wants to really do well, And also you can look at Marumo Gallants' improvement with the new coach. I think these are the 2 guys that came into the team and make drastic changes in how they perform. And it's going to be a closely contested one. I can give it to Marumo Gallants.
To Marumo Gallants?
Marumo Gallants to Peter Arrows.
Interesting. I'll remember this for next week, yeah? But let's talk about the later kickoff, Namhlanje. Chippa United now. Chiefs have to share Chippa not too long ago themselves in the Nedbank Cup, but Chippa United 29 points, Chiefs 30 points. Chippa United 9th on the log, Chiefs 8th. As things stand, it's one of those games where there's so much to play for. Chippa's at home. The Chiefs are going to be trying to put together win after win, which has been tough for them this season. They need to, after the success in Nedbank Cup, they need to start doing the same in the league and putting together good performances.
Yabona le mfethu if khona fencing ngihlala fencing.
Kanjani nje?
Ngihlala fencing. I think le ngibona draw. I promise.
There's so much to play for both these sides. It's as good as the cup final.
Ngithi mina ngihlala fencing.
After this, there's 5 games to go after this game.
The pressure is going to be on the Chiefs players a lot because of what they did to Sundowns. And then the whole support that will be there, it will be like Chiefs, the whole stadium.
You can imagine the turnout.
You understand?
Atmosphere.
So now when you look at Ikemi about Sundowns, the pressure was less because they were told they need to go and play. So now they are taken as if they are on top of a Chippa because of Interbanzego Sundowns. That's where most of the players said Chiefs, because when they thought everybody's happy about their performance, that's where they let it go. So that's my problem. That's why I it's a draw.
Well, keep in mind, there's also the derby out in the Limpopo province. Look forward to Sekhukhune United taking on Polokwane City, whilst tomorrow Makesi take on TS Galaxy. Exciting times. Great time to be alive in the way of football here in Mzansi. We'll be chatting to Mcherere next week, find out if some of his predictions will be true, and my oh my, how Chippa United fans would love to see or prove Mcherere wrong. And the same can be said for Kaizer Chiefs fans. But for now, we say cheers to Sherry, take a short break, come back and talk German football with Shane McGregor.